younger children begin to specialize in one sport, doctors are warning of risks to the body and mind. The American Academy of Pediatrics released a report today.
Yeah, the lead author of that report is a local sports medicine expert from Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters. And 10 on your side, Stephanie Harris spoke with Dr. Joel Brenner, I know, who says that some recommendations for parents and young athletes we really need to share.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, as the mom of a travel ball player, I can tell you the pressure is on for these kids to specialize. And Dr. Brenner says some of them are doing it now as young as 6 years old. Can you believe it? Often it's the parents or the coaches pushing kids, hoping to get a scholarship or make it to the pros. But the reality is they could be pushing these kids into retirement by 13. More kids are participating in adult-led organized sports today than ever before, about 60 million, according to the National Council of Youth Sports. Of those, about 27% participate in only one sport. Dr. Joel Brenner says that is leading to a myriad of problems, including overuse injuries and burnout. And that can be an even bigger issue in and of itself. When kids define themselves by one sport, well, then when they can no longer play or no longer want to play that sport, they sometimes give up on sports and physical activity altogether.
And that's why we recommend playing multiple sports and not specializing until later, if at all, with the hopes of they'll enjoy sports and they'll learn lifelong physical activity skills and they'll just remain active even as adults.
Now, here are Dr. Brenner's other recommendations. Don't specialize in a sport until the age of 15, if ever. If a child wants to specialize, discuss it with your pediatrician to determine whether it's appropriate and realistic. Monitor coaches, especially in elite youth sports, and make sure they're trained and have the child's best interest at heart. Take off at least 3 months out of the year from your main sport. You can do that in 1-month increments. And during that time, he says kids should remain active with other sports or just play unorganized. He also wants to remind parents and players to be realistic. Only 1% of high school athletes get scholarships, and they're not even full rides most of the time. Less than 1% become professional athletes, and those who do become professionals are most successful when they played multiple sports growing up. We have a link to Dr. Brenner's whole report there on wavy.com if you'd like to take a look. Stephanie Harris, 10 on your side.